afternoon, 47. Your destination is Marrakesh, Morocco, where civil riots are looming. Your targets are private banker Klaus Strandberg and Army General Reza Zaidan, two of the conspirators in a sinister plot to overthrow Morocco's fragile government. Strandberg, a former bank CEO who stole billions of dollars worth of savings from the Moroccan people, was facing trial for investment fraud. But early this morning, a band of heavily armed mercenaries freed Strandberg from his prison transport, resulting in the death of several police officers. Strandberg now takes refuge at his native Swedish consulate, in front of which crowds of angry protesters have gathered, demanding his handover to Moroccan authorities. We believe General Zaidan orchestrated Strandberg's escape to infuriate the public and spark nationwide riots, allowing Zaidan to impose martial law. Operating out of a field HQ at a nearby abandoned school, he will no doubt use the riots to depict the Rabat government as weak and inept, and persuade the general staff to support a fully fledged military coup in the name of national security. Our client, building contractor Hamilton Lowe, who stands to lose a fortune in government contracts, has hired us to prevent the coup d'etat. To do so, you need to paralyze Zaidan's rebel forces and prevent the riots from escalating further, hence the double contract. This is quite the political powder keg, 47, so be careful. The fate of a nation is at stake. I will leave you to prepare. Welcome to Marrakesh, 47. The situation grows more tense by the minute. The consulate is under lockdown, but the protests are only a stone throw away from full-blown riots, and Zaidan won't hesitate to unleash his troops. So whatever you're planning, time is of the essence. Good luck, 47.
Welcome, assassins, to Marrakesh, Morocco. If you're new to my Hitman series, I do things a little bit differently on my channel. I am a 100% completionist for every game that I play, so if you watch all of the videos in my Hitman series, you will see all of the challenges being done, you will see all of the escalation missions, all of the elusive targets, and I also spend a very long time researching and practicing each episode. That way I can be as efficient as possible, not repeat content in between episodes, and also show you all of the side dialogues, all of the secrets in each map, so you can get the full depth of the Hitman story. So if you're new, I hope you join the Assassin Army here by hitting the subscribe button, and if you're joining me from Sapienza in Paris, welcome back. Let's begin by enjoying some dialogue here.
No, please. Hello there. The shop with my last savings. You don't know what I had to go through. There was a fire, I lost all my merchandise, and then a truck demolished my shop. This is my last chance. If I don't make a sale, I can't even make the first month's rent. I mean, Step aside.
So this poor guy has a shoe store here, but it looks like the army took over it as a sort of base of operations for General Zaidan. You notice that I stole some coins from the counter there, and that's to unlock the first challenge of this video. This challenge is called Your Luck is Running Out, and you unlock it by throwing precisely 6 coins into this fountain. So here's the last one.
Maybe you should pick that up.
There we go. So the challenge didn't pop up because I've already unlocked it before when I was practicing this route. But if you throw 6 exact coins in there, you will get it. Pay attention to this intern with the tie here. He will come into play in a future episode.
Please, what would you like? You know, my special house
Oh,
blend
thank you,
is
thank you, thank you,
famous
thank you,
in all of
thank you.
Portugal. He managed to escape this.
So the next challenge here is to throw, I believe, 5 coins into this beggar's plate, and that will unlock the challenge begging for it.
Wow,
It's kind of funny because if you're quick enough, you can pick up the coin after you throw it, so you're not actually giving him anything. And I think that's enough. Maybe one more. There we go. So when he stands up, you will unlock the challenge begging for it. So again, here's this intern. He has a critical role to play in a future episode. That's what I like about these Hitman episodes being released like this. You can really explore the maps and you learn more and more about characters and side stories and all that. So there is another challenge to get this guy's disguise. So he's going to walk around and take me to a secluded area when I can take him out. However, it's pretty fun to follow him because he kind of gives me a general tour of Marrakesh here. You can kind of see everything. For the first episode in a new location in a Hitman game, I do like to go slow. I like to do as many challenges as possible. And I like to just explore the map and enjoy the atmosphere. So that's what I'm doing with this guy here. If you're looking for quick and dirty videos on how to get challenges or how to complete the mission, this is probably not the channel for you. Again, I like to fully explore the games. My channel is not about showing you how to do things, although a lot of people do use my videos as walkthrough. The goal with my channel is to show off the game as much as possible. Whatever game I'm doing, I just want to show it off as much as I can. However, if you do watch my videos as a walkthrough, for the beginning of each Hitman video, I do like to list off the challenges that I'm going to complete in that video, and I kind of forgot about it for this one, so let me do that now. So in this video, I'm going to be unlocking the challenges Your Luck is Running Out, Begging for It, those two I've already shown, and then I'm also going to be showing A Tall Bald Stranger, Poster Boy, New Transfer, Why We Fight, Don't Use That Tone, Someone Could Hurt Themselves, The General, I'm a Member, Candid Camera, Uninvited, Prime Time, Drama Queen, The Banker, A Room with a Moose, Exit Strategy, No Evidence, and of course, Silent Assassin. So for the first video in a new location, I try to get as many challenges as possible just so I can increase my mastery as much as I can, and also just to get a good overview of the map. And I'm really liking Marrakesh so far. At first it felt a little bit underwhelming compared to Paris and Sapienza, but the more I play it, the more it's growing on me. And that seems to be the case with this game in general. The more you play it, the more you appreciate it.
I'm sorry.
Yes, my friend, looking for a hat? I always say. Yeah, please.
Look at this sleazy merchant with his sleazy mustache. What a fool.
Nice day for it, isn't it?
Okay, so this fortune teller guy is making his way towards the secluded area where I will be able to take him out for the disguise.
Greetings. Excuse me.
Okay, so he's gonna come into this little rug shop here, and it's the perfect opportunity to get rid of him. So I don't want to strangle him here or people will see, but if I get him in that little corner, it's a perfect spot. And there's a dumpster right there, that way I can easily get rid of the body as well. So once you put his disguise on, you unlock the challenge, A Tall Bald Stranger. Good stuff. So now I'm actually going to begin with the actual mission and killing the targets. I was just kind of exploring the map and unlocking a couple of challenges. But let's actually do this. Let me grab this pop can here.
Hey, did you see who was inside?
No, who, sister?
That girl you went out with last year. I forget. You brought her home once or twice. The one who works security at the Swedish consulate?
Mala? Yeah, she's head of security, actually. Funny, I thought about her earlier. What with all the Strandberg protests and stuff. What's she doing here? Huh. Wonder if she was laid off.
Wouldn't be the worst timing. I mean, rather out here than in there, right?
Amen. You know, maybe I should,
Oh, no, you don't. Last time you just went to say hi, you wound up in Luxembourg, bought a Ferrari, forgot where you parked it, and then came home 48 hours later with a bag of croissants and a stupid grin on your face. This time, you're spending the day with me.
Point taken.
My god, that's the ugliest NPC I've ever seen in my life. That is one ugly NPC. Anyways, that guy's ex-girlfriend is apparently, or used to be, the head of security for the Swedish consulate.
And then we head back to the school. How's that?
Sure, we'll wait.
So we'll meet her in the next episode, actually. And then these guys are putting up posters. I'm gonna stalk this one.
What does General Zayden want? Paper the whole city with these things? Yeah, you know what they say. The bigger the lie, the more people will believe it. Yeah, I don't know. What if the real Crystal Dawn finds out? They won't look too kindly on us creating revolutions in their name.
So again, General Zayden is trying to create some unrest here, so he can possibly seize control of the country. So let me get that poster boy's disguise. I'll throw this wrench as he's walking by, and he should come in here to investigate. Then I'll knock him out with some pop. Why not? Pop him in the head with a can of pop.
All right, show yourself.
So once you put on this disguise, you unlock the challenge Poster Boy. And let me get rid of the body here. So now let me go talk to our good friends, the Poster Boys.
Done. Let's head back.
Yeah, why not? I'm out anyway.
So now we're all going to the school where General Zayden is kind of holed up and set up his temporary base of operations. And being disguised as one of his propaganda employees gives me easy access.
Don't think about it, just do the job. Some soldiers back at the school, I've heard them talking. They had fake Crystal Dawn headgear and old Afghan rifles, and they were planning to shoot protesters. You know, just get things rolling. Like I said, don't think about it. When brass like Zayden play their games, there's always collateral damage. Make sure you're not in such a shitty outcome, man. We're part of this. You, me, right here, right now. Yeah. Why don't you chain yourself to the printing press when we get back? I'm sure that'll thwart Zayden's evil scheme. Me, I'm gonna go stick flowers in the rifle barrels. Yeah, well, I've got a conscience, so shoot. Keep this shit up, and somebody will.
Look how cool this shop is. I really enjoy this one. I think they've done an excellent job in Marrakesh as well.
Ah, hi there.
The one thing I will complain about, though, is the voice acting here in Marrakesh. I noticed that they only use the same voice actors for pretty much all the NPCs, and that wasn't that big of an issue in Paris or Sapienza, because those are more Western type countries. But here, it really kind of takes out the immersion of the experience when you have all these people talking in American accents, including people from the Moroccan military. It's a little bit distracting, but besides that, I'm impressed so far. And I'd also like to mention that for the first episode of a new location in this game, I pick out my favorite ways to kill the targets. So for this episode, I think you're really going to enjoy the way that I'm going to take out the general and the banker. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be pretty gruesome in both cases, I think. We're almost at the school here. And a fun tip for you guys, I like to tell everybody who watches my videos to start watching gameplay videos in 2x speed. You will thank me later. Try it out. I know it sounds weird, but watch this video in 2x speed. You'll get used to it, and it will save you many hours, I guess.
About time. Go straight to the printing room. General Zayden has an announcement to make, and you boys do not want to keep him waiting. What's up?
See, it's kind of weird having these Moroccan soldiers just talking to me like they're Americans. Does take out of the immersion a little bit. So this is the school. This is where the army is holed up. And as you can see, this disguise is very good. Basically, nobody will say anything to me over here. There's maybe one or two guys that might see through it here on the first floor of the school. These guys are working hard over there, man.
You're in. Good work, 47. Now to locate General Zayden.
So once you enter the school without being spotted, you unlock the challenge New Transfer.
Never you mind. General Zayden says the man's a traitor, and that's all there is to it. Attention, everyone! You men
That
have done a
is General
fine
Reza
job.
Zaydan, Keeper
Crystal
of
Dawn
the
are on
Peace.
everyone's lips. That is why we are expanding the campaign to the other city districts and suburbs. This means there will be no breaks, not until the job's done. So whatever you do, just keep those printers running.
No.
So once you hear that little speech, you unlock the challenge Why We Fight. And then these poster boys here are going to get straight to work by turning on the printing press. And if you're a true Hitman fan, you see a great opportunity staring you right in the face. And I do too. So let me kind of set the stage here. Wait for some of these people to clear out. Okay, so the other poster boys are leaving the room, so I'm alone in here with this guy. So let me go ahead and subdue him. Hide the body, of course. And I'm going to disobey the general and turn off the printing press to set the stage for an excellent kill. I'm gonna wait for the general to come back around here to this room. Sometimes he can take a while, like a minute or two, so I'll do some editing until he gets back here. Okay, here's the general.
Break. Again. What are they? European? You in there! Get back to work!
He's pretty pissed. He's gonna come investigate why this thing is off. So he's gonna turn it back on and kind of see what's going on, check on the project, see how it's going. And there we go. There's some propaganda for you. Absolutely brutal.
Target down. Move on to Klaus Strandberg.
So you unlock 3 challenges if you kill him that way. You unlock, of course, the general for killing the general the first time around. You also unlock the challenge Don't Use That Tone for killing him in the printing press. And you unlock Someone Could Hurt Themselves for killing somebody in an accident. So I picked up that explosive there because I'm going to use it on the second target. And it's conveniently right there. So now I need to find a way to infiltrate the Swedish consulate, which is obviously going to be a little bit more tricky. I mean, here I'm trying to infiltrate a rundown school, even though it is protected by the military. However, you should know that consulate security is top-notch. Unless, of course, you're in the Benghazi consulate. But we won't talk about that. It's too political. So I need to access a club of some sort in order to grab a disguise. So what I'm going to do is find a key card for that club. Or a member invitation, whatever. Got to do a little bit of parkour here. Climb some rooftops. I definitely like this about Marrakesh as well, because I think Marrakesh, Morocco, I think rooftops. So I'm glad that you can kind of bounce around from rooftop to rooftop over here. Definitely an important part. So I'm going to drop my pistol here because at one point in this playthrough I'm going to have to get frisked. So I forgot to not bring the pistol with me, but anyways, there it is. And then right over here, there is a member card. And once you pick up that card, you unlock the challenge, I'm a member. There are some NPCs that carry that card with them, so there are other ways to get this, but I like this way. I wanted to show you guys the rooftops here in Marrakesh and show off more of the levels, so it's pretty fun. I'm kind of failing with my parkour over here. Basically just backtracking to where it came from. Oh my god. Why am I being bad at this game? Let's get out of here. There's my pistol. So right here is actually the exit, or one of the exits to the level, so I'm actually going to be exiting this way once I'm done. But let's go ahead and infiltrate the Swedish consulate. Let me come over here and listen to these guys.
I just about strangled you. Stomach cramps. What kind of idiot eats shellfish from a buffet in this heat?
Relax, Pam. I hired a local cameraman. He's a freelance guy. He'll be fine.
Oh, well, if you're not worried, Tyler, then I'm not worried. After all, it's not like this is a very important interview. I mean, it's certainly not like it's an exclusive or anything.
Pam, you remember that talk we had about low blood sugar? Yeah, this is one of those times.
So where is this guy anyway?
He'll be here. And you have a banana, for Christ's sake.
So looks like these guys have an exclusive interview with the banker, Klaus. And they're missing their cameraman, so let me go find the cameraman. And he's going to be over here in this club. Thus why I needed the membership card. So the cameraman is actually hanging out in here just vaping. And he's going to come in and out of the bathroom. This is going to be my opportunity to take him out. It can take a while to get the timing on this. So I'll do a little bit of editing if it takes too long. Okay, the target's right outside the door, so now I'm going to overflow the sink. Alternatively, I could throw a coin in here with the door open, but this works as well.
Look at this shit. Come on.
Alright, so here's the camera guy. The temporary one, since the other one got food poisoning. So you may be wondering, what's he doing in a club vaping and just having a good time when he has an exclusive interview? Well, we will answer that question in the next episode with some more side dialogue. Once you put on the cameraman disguise, you unlock the challenge Candid Camera.
Wait a minute. Not many photographers here tonight.
So I am ready to go meet back up with the camera crew and get this interview going.
No problem, you can.
Don't worry.
Camera guy, what's up?
Look, your guy's...
Finally, where have you been?
Sorry. Streets aren't safe.
Alright, so with this opportunity, I will be able to just very easily follow these guys through the front doors of the Swedish consulates. And you can see people are pissed off, man. They are angry. And look at that lady on the right. She's like hyped up on coffee.
Pam Kingsley, GNN News.
7 billion, my friends. That is how much this psychophant from affluent Scandinavia has pilfered from the citizens of Morocco.
All right.
And what is our government doing to protect us from the white-collar predators like Claus Strand?
So we're ready to go in.
Tell you what they're doing. They're doing what they do best. Nothing. That's what. Though, my friends,
See, if you're the Secretary of State and something like this is going on outside the embassy, you better be ready to pick up your phone. But again, we're not going there. Too political. Too political. Don't want to lose subscribers or anything like that.
Remember, technically, Stromberg has not been convicted of any crime. So, we're not allowed to ask directly about the location of the center. Stick to the facts.
I got it.
The accusation, the trial, Stromberg's dramatic breakout. You know, get his side of the story.
Tyler, I got
Right.
this.
And you, aim and shoot. This is it, guys. Big one.
So as I'm entering the consulate here, I want to stay on the right side because there is a camera on the left that will definitely see me.
You made it. Most impressive, 47. Now to locate Klaus Strandberg.
Once you enter the consulate without being spotted, you unlock the challenge Uninvited.
My name is Pearson.
Hey, camera guy.
Mr. Strandberg is ready for you. Follow me, please. I must say I was surprised that Consul Olander authorized this interview. Adding fuel to the fire, I should think. But that is not my call. Nevertheless, you must understand that the building is on high alert. If the situation evolves, you will be evacuated without protest, yes?
Well, let's just hope it doesn't come to that, Ms. Pearson.
Okay, so let's get the interview started. Once you start this interview, there are two different ways that you can kill the target, and I'm going to do some editing to show both of those ways. That way I'm not repeating this whole opportunity to kill him twice. I like to be efficient.
Hey there, photo man.
So while they do the introductions, I'm going to set up my kill by putting the explosive I got from the school in the camera.
Ah, capital, you made it. Come on in. Come in, good. Pam Kingsley, a pleasure. I watch your show all the time. You're even more lovely in the flesh. And this is...
Tyler Clark, producer. And this is our cameraman, Finley.
Tyler and Finley. Splendid. Well, let's do this, shall we? Where do you want me? The light is nice over here. Not that I want to tell you boys how to do your jobs, good heavens.
Well, right here is fine, Mr. Strandberg. Sit down, make yourself comfortable, and we'll be ready in no time.
Oh, no, please, please. Call me Klaus.
Alright, so he's going to sit down for the interview. I'm going to get the camera rolling.
Take my picture.
You can either choose to kill him with the explosion that I set up, or drop a moose on him. So let's do it. Let's do some editing.
Hey, when you got a sec, think you could do something about the lights?
Okay, we're ready if you are, Mr. Strandberg.
Access to the consulate and first row seats for the
Start
interview.
by asking,
Nicely done, 47.
how do you feel right now?
So I'm going to show you how to kill him with the explosion after this interview.
Miss Kingsley, these last few weeks, everything that's happened to me, it's just utterly unreal.
Mr. Strandberg, for the last 7 years, you have been the CEO of AMB, the biggest private bank in Morocco. 3 weeks ago, the police showed up on your doorstep and you were arrested for billions of dollars in misappropriation.
Such were the charges, yes.
Do you have any explanation to these accusations?
Well, I can only conclude that the Moroccan authorities must have misunderstood their own legislation.
Misunderstood? How do you mean?
None of those transactions were illegal. Everything was done in strict accordance with Moroccan law. Now, you might call it a loophole. You might call it creative bookkeeping. But the law is the law, Miss Kingsley, and I am a firm believer in the law.
Let me get this straight, Mr. Strandberg. You are openly admitting to taking this money, the $7 billion from the Moroccan people?
Why not? An opportunity presented itself, and I seized it. Again, all within the confines of the law. So, what should I apologize for? Being a capitalist? Perhaps the term has fallen out of favor with your middle-class viewers, Miss Kingsley, but me? I bear that brand proudly. Capital C.
If you are innocent, in the eyes of the law, why did violent assailants spring you from police custody this morning, claiming the lives of 6 police officers?
Well, that, I'm afraid, I cannot answer. Some philanthropist, sympathetic to my ordeal, no doubt. I appreciate the gesture, but the approach was somewhat excessive, really quite unnecessary. I would have walked free eventually, once justice had run its due course.
Mr. Strandberg, hundreds are gathered outside this very building, howling for your blood. Is there anything you wish to say to them?
2 little words. Fuck you.
Pam, we we need to call it a wrap. I think the damn hard drive over here.
It's time.
Okay, fine.
He can't get away with saying that. So you can blow him up. And there you go. Blowing him up like that unlocks the challenge Drama Queen. And also the banker if you kill him for the first time. So the second option.
When you got a sec, think you could do something about the lights?
Okay, we're ready if you are, Mr.
Access to the consulate
Is to
and
do
first row
as
seats for
this guy just told us and go do something about the lights upstairs. So let me go do that. Also forgot to mention when you turn on the camera, you unlock the challenge Prime Time.
Check if you were carrying anything illegal or dangerous.
This is why I got rid of my handgun earlier to get frisked here.
Okay, how was that for you, huh?
Okay, so let's go. Oh my god, I was not expecting that guy right there. Almost got caught, but didn't, so we're okay. So I can kill him with that giant moose. Let's go ahead and do it.
both targets down. Now head towards an exit.
So if you kill him that way, you unlock the challenge A Room with a Moose. And even though they see the body, it's an accident kill. So if you do it this way, you should still get the Silent Assassin challenge. And No Evidence challenge. So those are two that I'll be getting once I complete the mission. So I'm going to be heading towards the exit here on the left, and leaving the map via this place is going to give me the challenge exit strategy. So that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you're excited to learn more about Marrakesh. Enjoy the cutscene, and I'll see you on the next episode.
Compromised, but I don't understand. There is no sign of forced entry, no alarms, nothing.
One of my people has gone missing in Johannesburg. A key bearer.
I wish I'd been informed. Still, the system demands 2 keys, and the rest are all accounted for.
Except for your late predecessors.
Comp? But his plane went down over the Pacific. It was an accident.
Such was the conclusion at the time. Yes. People die, Mr. Fannin. Happens all the time, even to us. It seems like a conspiracy. Probably isn't. And yet, the failed coup in Morocco, the ether virus. Someone knows about us. There was a pattern and I failed to see it. Providence is under attack.
How much was there?
Money? Not money, Mr. Fannin. Information on all of our assets and operatives. Like you. Dig a trench, Director. And make it a deep one. Because none of you are safe anymore.